So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action. Chubb. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to pass here. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Free inside the 30. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Chubb. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked up by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Rams get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Double right.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. He completes it in traffic. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's on target. it. Puka Nacua. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down, Rams.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, I'll make my case and I'll stay in my opinion. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
On comes Joshua Carty in the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This, 42 yards from the right half.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's shot, 1st and 10. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Second down.
Another try following the sack. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Shuck to throw. As the open man downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. Alvin Kamara on a touchdown. Late groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. We have trips right to start out. They'll send him over right. Stafford now on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Putting a receiver in motion. On second down, a run with Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Begins his return at the 16. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. Gets it back to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Chop working from the gun. Caught by his back, Kamara. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 28 yards. That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead with Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 37. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
The Rams are set to punt. He has it at the 22. Not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Goes right downfield to Olave. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
For us,
Slated
Saints.
down to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints looking at first and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Breaks through, and he might break away. And the Rams return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Nakua here, he's got it. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. I'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 40-yard
Williams
line.
can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal. They need 3 yards here.
Double right.
Go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. this game up. They're all set to send her away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Shuck now on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Whittington now on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 23.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They send McClure in motion left. Give to Williams from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Rams first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Screen here for Williams. He'll muster a little down to the 30. Alontae Taylor making a stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
32.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now a tough play for Corum. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. Tried to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
180.
Going for it, it's Williams. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
2nd down.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. A lot of minutes on the move here. Look at him go. He's to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that from a kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Stafford from the gun. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams tied things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shuck now from the gun. Completed to his running back. Down the left sideline he goes. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Let's go now.
Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. It's about 43 yards for it. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He finds Adams, complete. And they get this down to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Rams.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the 1st snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Saints grab it. And with a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Quick throw right side. And that short gain is enough for you set it down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Williams on the carry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They stay on the ground. Oh, he lost the football! And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They bounce on it inside the 10. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Rams in range for a game-winning score. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. This is Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
At the Saints' 5-yard line.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here,
and that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams jump in front late. Now they'll try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
There's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. This is complete to Olave. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. They'll look to throw it. It's caught left side by Hill. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out now for the 1st down.
it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Setting up to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pistol snap here to Shupp. Try and push it deep downfield. The back grabs it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it
Up
up.
there in time. He's taken down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Just 2nd and goal at the Rams' 9-yard line.
Rush coming for Shupp. And he brings it in. Touchdown. A big decision coming up on now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. This is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. This drive will start inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set. 250. 59.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So second down coming up.
23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
59. Set. Get a lady. Like 7.
Stafford now on first down. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end.